I've got a lot of people on Facebook who, for some oddball reason, have added me. They like to listen to my videos, they like to watch my stuff, and believe it or not, I don't treat Facebook like it's just some kind of bullshit to post my videos on. I actually like to read people's Facebook, and I like to see what's going on. Recently, I noticed that someone was posting comments and everything, so I went ahead and I replied to them. I said, "So, when is it TJ's birthday so I can send him some bananas?" I was just being silly, just being funny. As a lot of you know, the Amazing Atheist has some strange fetish that involves shoving fruit up his ass and stuff, and he likes to post the videos all over the internet so people can see it. Now, most of you already know the story. The Amazing Atheist stuck a banana in his ass and then sent out the clips to several girls and stuff while in a relationship with a young lady by the name of Holly. So what happened is on Facebook, I basically asked when's his birthday so I can send fucking bananas. And I wasn't being mean or cruel and stuff. I was just being silly and stuff because if any of you have watched the Amazing Atheist videos, he tries to crack a joke about it. He tries to be funny, act like it's some kind of silly ass thing. Hey, it's the new thing, if you're an atheist, let's stick things up our ass and stuff and be silly and send clips out to everybody. Well, what she does is I think that she may have taken offense to it or she might be trying to be funny herself, but it kind of says something about a lot of the relationships and a lot of the friendships that are in what we call atheism. And I also noticed a pattern as well that I want to discuss. In her comment, she says, "Brett, it truly does not matter to me, nor does it matter to him who walks in and out of our lives as a couple. He could fuck a porcupine and several French whores or even a beautiful woman who he very well may fall for. But we are open about these things, and that is what binds us together as a couple. That is what makes us work." Well, technically you're not actually a couple if he's fucking a porcupine, though. That makes it a third. You get what I'm saying? If you're a couple, then that's one person and two persons together. It's a unit and stuff. If you start introducing bananas and porcupines and bestiality and all kinds of crazy shit and all that kind of stuff, it becomes a little bit more than a couple. You get what I'm saying? It's simple adding and subtracting, I'm thinking. You know what I noticed too? As a lot of you know, that atheism, although it's become a little bit more accepted in society, so has homosexuality. And I also have noticed and stuff, whenever I was an atheist myself and involved with a lot of atheists trying to help them out and talk to them, I noticed that there was a lot of homosexuality in the minority known as atheism out there. Now, I have no issue with atheism and I have no issue with homosexuality, but I do notice that most atheists who are anti-theist have issues with religious people because religious people don't accept them on the bounds of being homosexuals. And most of them are. Most of them are either homosexuals or bisexual, but more for male on male action. I don't know why that is. Is that why the anger is of atheists? Not because they really have an issue with God or really have an issue with religion, but it's mostly on an individual basis of people or family members that didn't accept them for being gay or lesbian or whatever. It's really not about atheism at all. Maybe it should be called gayism. I don't know, instead of atheism, because then it would be more realistic, make more sense and stuff, and maybe people could be more accepting of gayism altogether, which would be accepting of atheism and homosexuality. Well, I was just wondering. And you have a wonderful day, Holly. I hope that doesn't ever happen, though. At least if he does go out and do a porcupine, I hope he tells you first before you have any kind of interaction. That way you don't end up with spikes in your ass. Peace out.